Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for another video. So today we're just going to go over my trade breakdowns for today, the two trades that I took and won. I'm actually in another trade currently, but we'll see what happens with that. I'll go over that later in the video. So my first two trades you can see that I actually took were here, this trade, and then this trade here. I did miss a few other trades that I already have marked up for you guys. We'll go over those. And yeah, it could have probably been 5-0 today, but I did miss those trades just for different reasons. I guess I just wasn't on the charts and just missed those trades. But instead I was only 2-0, so I did leave some profit on the table, but it's okay. We'll go over the reason and the logic behind those, and we'll just get right into it. So I was looking at the first trade that I missed down here. It was a buy because I saw that it opened a gap up on Monday or Sunday open, I should say, and it pushed up and swept a lot of liquidity here, then pushed left a lot of imbalance here. This imbalance was mitigated a little bit here, but I saw that here was a lot of unmitigated imbalance. So once it pushed down from the 8:30 news, it was a huge push down to this area and collected a lot of orders and mitigated this imbalance. I was looking for potentially some type of reaction to show that it was going to push up and fill this type of a new imbalance formed up here. It was either I was looking for a reaction there or further back, looking for a reaction down here, some imbalance here that's not marked up on this broker at least that I have. So once I saw that it hit that area this morning, go down in the 1 minute, I was looking for that buy and I just somehow happened to miss it, and it gave the buy opportunity right here. I'll zoom in some, where it's accumulating here in this area, then it manipulated it and gives liquidity sweep, then it distributed up and gave a small imbalance right here for the entry. And then we see it pretty much went straight into profit after like 2 minutes and never looked back. And I just missed it. I noticed I missed it here. In theory, I would have set my take profit here and then left a runner to go pretty much up here. That's what I was targeting for most of the day. But I just missed the trade, so I didn't do it. And the reason I set a run up here is I'll talk about it in the next few trades. But it would have been pretty valid and would have been a great trade, but I missed it. So I just went on. Once you miss a trade, you can't really harp on it too long. You just got to move on to the next trade because there's always going to be another opportunity soon. And so I went, another hour or two, and there was the next trade opportunity. I was looking at pretty much a trade continuation. This buy here, it accumulated here and distributed here, and then or manipulated here, then distributed here, gave an imbalance, and just set my entry there. And I was able to leave a runner this time. I took most of my profit off here. My take profit 1. Then I had a take profit 2, which is this 15-minute swing high. And then I set my take profit 3, my final take profit, at this 15-minute bearish order block here. And that's what I was aiming for it to mitigate based off this first buy as well. And then you can see I mostly took this trade for the other confluence that it left. It broke a swing, this bearish swing high, and it mitigated this. It mitigated this imbalance here, so I was pretty confident with taking that continuation because there's a few more confluences just to go with it and add on to it. Then once this bearish swing high was hit and mitigated, I was looking for some type of sell bearish reaction, and it did just that. But I did miss the first move. I also did actually miss this extra continuation that I left part of my runner with. I didn't miss this. I didn't take this part. This is what I could have did, but this is the first reaction that I took, but I missed this part to continue it. And it was fortunate that this went through as well as playing out with these sells to go with it. So this is pretty much a pretty ideal day for the most part, but it's still the same ordeal here, like accumulation, this manipulation, then breaking to the upside. This imbalance here, then it was a little longer trade, but it does go through eventually. But the main moves I was looking for here, once the order block, you can see this line here was mitigated, was a sell move, and it went through here with this accumulation, this manipulation up here. It distributed to the downside, and it's a little ugly, but there is a small imbalance here. And I did not take this one. I did watch it. I was just a little skeptical and doubted a little bit because of how I'm trading now. It's a little new to me. I've only been doing it for like a week, just incorporating those old concepts like order blocks, liquidity, and supply and demand with how I'm trading now. So I kind of doubted this a little because it's so small as well. It's like it's only 6.4 points for a stop loss and then 17 points for a take profit. And it's like really immediate. So I doubted it, and then it ended up going through. It was like a 3-minute trade, and there's your 2.77% there easily. So don't doubt yourself in your trading. Just trust your analysis. It followed all my rules. I should have just took it. No question about it. Should have just took it and not doubted it. So never doubt yourself in trading. Just follow your checklist and just take the trade. Don't even think about it. Just take it. And then I saw that it went through. Then it pushed down, gave some more bearish momentum. So I took a sell continuation here. Same accumulation here. This manipulation would swept this swing high, and then it broke to the downside. Left some imbalance here, and I entered there, and then it went through. Pretty short trades, like 5-6 minutes. So that went through. And that was my last trade for the day. At least I thought it was, until go to the higher time frame. You can see some more, same ordeal, the same principles here. So looking at this bearish or bullish order block that gave some imbalance here and broke this swing high, as well as it's sweeping this liquidity here, this swing low here. So you can see this is a pretty interesting area, and it gave some type of reaction. So I'm looking for it to push higher and hopefully sweep these highs and probably just break out of this channel that's been in the last few days, hopefully. But we'll see what happens. It fits though. It fits a lot of confluences, so we'll see what happens. And it mitigated this order block and the imbalance here, so we'll see what happens. And this was the move here. You're seeing a lot of accumulation here, then it distributed down to the downside with a big wick, pushed up, gave a lot of imbalance here, and I entered there. And it had a lot of momentum when I guess at around 4 or 5ish, when right after it closed at 4. So it is a little later than I normally enter, but it seems valid, so we'll just hold it and see what happens. Hopefully it pushes up and hits take profit before 4 or 5 when the market closes. I don't want to be in with swap or a spread or anything, but we'll see what happens. I'll just hold it. It's a valid trade. I'll just hold it. So that pretty much wraps everything up here. I just wanted to break those trades down, what I did take, what I did miss, and just those valid reasons why. Could have been a really solid day. A lot of percentage I did leave on the table. You could have been 15% here if I would have held the whole thing, or extra 2% there, another 2.77% there. Potentially it's like 2.42% here, so we'll see. I'm in this trade now. We'll see what happens. Could be 3-0 in the day or 2-1 in the day, but still it's a solid day, but could have left some more on the table. But in this instance, you don't need to have any type of FOMO or regret. You're just going to take it, learn from it, take it to the next day, and just keep those principles going and those rules going. Making sure not to doubt myself, but just try to take every single valid trade that I can. So with that, I'll probably wrap it up here. Make sure to check out some more content on the channel. Leave some likes, comments, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Keep you updated on this one, probably my next video as well, or maybe my YouTube channel or Instagram. We'll see you. See you guys next video.